Welcome to a new questions and answers video. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, I am Tony Galvez from Road Trip Spain and Portugal, where we help you plan the perfect trip with practical information, insider tips, and our very own travel guides. In case you are new to our questions and answers sessions, this is how it works. You have a question for us. You can either leave it on a video related to the topic of your question or just leave it in the commentary box below. And the next time we publish a questions and answers video, we will attempt to answer your question. The next Q&A session should air at the beginning of September. So if you're traveling to Spain in August, do not leave us a question for a video that will air in September. And as usual, I'm reaching for my mobile phone where I have the questions you left for us. So the first one is for East West Picayune. Love your content. I'm planning to go to Portugal, mainly Lisbon and Porto. Looks like time has changed. Multi-city airfare is twice as much as round trip nowadays. So I was thinking maybe to hit Madrid and Barcelona while in Europe. Is there a train service from Porto to Madrid, or will a plane ride be more logical? Thank you so much. A plane ride, no question about it. We'll have a specific video on how to travel from Spain to Portugal, and you will see the answer to your question on the train services between both countries answered. The next question is from Ashutosh. Hello Tony, I am a student from India coming to Barcelona in October. Would like videos from students regarding what should they do and keep in mind while coming to Barcelona. Question. Can you let me know best route to get to Sant Gervasi and Gracia from airport, and what mode transport should I use as I have heavy luggage? Well, Sant Gervasi and Gracia are huge areas of Barcelona, so we can help you if you give us a specific address. But in any case, with heavy luggage, take a taxi, make no question about it. In the first comment below the video, we will leave you a link to the video on how to leave the airport, where you will see the details of all the options of all the transports. In fact, we will leave links to all videos and resources mentioned during the program. Our channel is focused on tourism in Spain, so we are not planning to do videos on student life and so on, as we have no experience or knowledge about it. Mary wants to know, are dollars accepted in Spain? And the answer is no. The only legal tender in Spain are euros. Kenneth wants to know, can you recommend a flamenco show in Madrid? Yes, we can, and we have already done so in the video we dedicated to flamenco shows in Spain. Link in the commentary below the video, and in the first commentary below that video, you will find links to a few flamenco show recommendations in Madrid. Suzanne, some time ago you mentioned a free local bus in Madrid. Can you share more details about it? Thank you in advance, Suzanne. Yes, it's line 001, and there's a video about it in the channel. Norma wants to know, hi Tony, what is the best way to get to the Barajas Madrid airport from Atocha, and how long does it take? Norma, we have a video, a very detailed video on how to reach the airport, and there you will see all the options to get from Atocha to the airport, which include the airport train, the airport express bus, taxis, and ride-sharing services. Do watch that video. Travel time depends on the traffic, on the mode of transport you use, but basically you should count with anything between half an hour with good traffic and an hour and a half. Anna, I am traveling with my partner in September. How far in advance we need to buy our train tickets and attraction tickets? Anna, two different questions here. High-speed train tickets, you should buy them as far in advance as possible. We are in July, you are already late for your September train tickets. You are not going to find the best prices. They were gone months ago. So you buy them as far in advance as you can, so do buy them as soon as possible. As for attraction tickets, it all depends. There are a handful of attractions, the most important one being the Alhambra in Granada, that you should buy as soon as you know the date of your trip to Granada. A couple of other tickets you should buy in advance are the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona and the Park Güell in Barcelona as well. And then there are a series of tickets where pre-purchase is not essential, but it is highly advisable due to the huge amount of tourists in Spain right now. So if you think the Prado Museum in Madrid, you want to visit a well-known tourist attraction and you suspect there might be quite a crowd, buy your tickets in advance. Can be a few days before the date when you intend to visit that place. Jake, have you got any videos on Andorra? Thinking of a day trip from Barcelona. Jake, we are working on a huge, extensive, detailed video on Andorra that should hopefully air in a couple of weeks' time. There you will find all the information you need, but no spoiler here, Andorra cannot be seen, never ever, as a day trip from Barcelona. That would be a terrible choice. You're going to spend more time on the road than in Andorra itself. And once you get to Andorra, you will get to the city, to the capital. What are you going to do? What are you going to visit? There are immediate places to know in Andorra. It's nonsense. There are many, many wonderful day trips from Barcelona. We have a video dedicated to them. We would rather do any of those day trips. And whenever you have 4 or 5 days, go to Andorra, which is a beautiful place. A question now from David. What would you say are the best day trips from Lisbon? So still on the issue of day trips. Well, the easiest and classic 2-day trips from Lisbon are Sintra, with a video in the channel, and Cascais, which will shortly also have a video in the channel. And then you have an easy, nice half-day trip to Cristo Rei, video in the channel shortly, and a trip that combines Fatima, Óbidos, and Nazaré, which also has a video in the channel. So quite a few interesting places to know near Lisbon on a day trip. And now we're going to answer some questions that repeat themselves, being asked by several people. We think it's good to give some clarification. The first one is someone is looking for train tickets. We're in July for December and is not finding any train or bus tickets. Why? Well, in 90% of the cases, if you don't find a train ticket, it's because it hasn't been introduced to the system yet. So you will have to wait, be patient, return to see whenever those tickets are made available. One thing you can do is search for an earlier date. So you will have an idea of how far in advance you can buy those tickets. At the moment you research for them, you will have an idea of how long you will have to wait. Another common question is about immigration requirements, and that's a very complex issue because it changes from one person to another. It's all down to your passport. We have a video on the channel where we attempted to reply to all those questions related to immigration requirements. Take those immigration requirements seriously. Another classic question is about the weather. So again, we're in July. Can you tell me what the weather will be like in Barcelona in the second week of October? Well, we cannot tell you, and the National Meteorological Office cannot either. It's impossible to tell. Just 10 days, 1 week in advance, we recorded a video on the issue of the weather, of when can you expect to have a reliable forecast for the destination you're about to visit. Another common question is about COVID vaccinations, certificates, and they are all gone. Spain is not asking for any kind of documents related to COVID-19. And finally, a question about leaving your luggage in your hotel. So on the day you're checking out, your flight is at 10 p.m. and you want to make the most of your day in the city. Most hotels in Spain will keep your luggage. You check out and leave the luggage with the hotel. In most hotels, that service is provided for free. There are a few low-cost hotels that provide lockers for a charge, but in the vast majority of hotels, it is a free service and it's the easiest way of making the most of the day you are going back home. So that was our questions and answers session for today. Next one, remember, at the beginning of September. We are already waiting for the questions for those videos. And if you want to have a look at the series of questions and answers videos we have already published in the channel, you will see the list right now on the screen. See you on the next Q&A session.